sacco di orme ci sono qui.
Inside one of the abandoned asylum's rooms, the Inquieto TV team finds a few tree trunks placed in a circle. And then things take an even more terrifying turn, because the explorers hear the laughter of a small child, followed by the sound of something heavy being thrown somewhere nearby. But did you see it? A small childlike shadow figure can be seen right in front of them. Even creepier, whatever it is, it seems to be following them.
Non capisco se lo vogliono riprendere questo posto.
Allora, lì hanno parlato l'uscita.
Oddio, guardate qua. Ci sono un sacco di disegni.
And again, did you see it? In the corner of the room, the same childlike figure appears again, but only for a split second before quickly disappearing. Inquieto TV had no idea that they were seemingly being followed from room to room and didn't notice the mysterious shadow figure at the time. So could this be the ghost of the child that tragically passed away inside the abandoned children's asylum? As always, I leave it to you to decide.
Alright, so what's interesting about this is it's another shadow figure, but human, not some kind of impinging upon this universe entity. I want to talk about that in another video, like my ideas about that and how it can happen, you know, physically with, you know, explaining it with physics and stuff. But in this case, like I was thinking, what do you guys think about this stuff? Is this like the lower levels of the soul or something beginning in these people, like before light body? Because it's not a light body and that it's not like this, you know what I mean? Or is this a fucking simulation? And does this stuff prove it? You know what I mean? These are two things that I'd like to hear your thoughts on, guys, because they're my sort of thinkings on that at the moment. Like, okay, what explains this at all in meta theories? You know, is there anything? And simulation theory, funnily enough, would account for this, wouldn't it? So that's the only reason I've been thinking about it, because it can fit. Anyway, you know, because on this channel we talk about, you know, soul on a, I don't know, sociological, psychological, scientific and professional level. And, you know, even with theories, like I talk about theories of consciousness and stuff as well. So I don't know, it's just interesting because this is not the microtubules, right, of Stuart Hameroff's, you know, Consciousness Institute co-director, his theory on microtubules, right? This is not the pineal gland, like Descartes, Rene Descartes' theory, for instance, right? You know, the seat of the soul. So, you know, what is this related to soul at all, or no? You know, I'm not saying it is, I'm asking you guys. I want to hear everybody's opinions on this stuff, because I don't think all these videos are just people editing, you know, because that's, so that case could be, right, people could just be editing around the world, editing ghost videos, like editing it in, you know what I mean, and there's 7-8 billion people, so yeah, okay, it's possible that they're all fake and people have just made all ghost videos. However, I've had my own experiences in real life with my eyes, you know what I mean, and several and different things, even Ouija board stuff, all of it. So when I see this stuff, some of these videos are so crazy if they're real, and that's what I'm saying. Sometimes I'm tempted to believe some of these are, not all of them, but I don't think these are all just edits. And I've also done video editing in a degree at university, and I mean, you'd have a real hard time doing some of these, if I even could figure it out. You know what I mean? And how many people in the world can? You know, because some people probably could. There's some really good IT people. But that doesn't. None of that accounts for it. It's like saying the whole alien thing. Aliens must exist because the numbers. Well, not necessarily, because if we take, you know, not a spatial or topological perspective, we take a temporal perspective, then aliens don't need to exist. Maybe we are the first, you know, thing that's sprung up to a certain level of intelligence or whatever. you know, and we're like the asymptote, and somehow they could be resonances from future identities of ourselves. They could be, yeah, from other universes. It's the same with this, you know, it could be something we can't really think of yet. But that's why I'm looking into this and binging on the ghost videos. My friend was like, "Oh, you've been binging those ghost videos." So someone I was talking to. Yeah, because the novelty, right, of it, and you know, the rarity as well, and that I don't know, it seems to me like we're capturing more, right? When, you know, before they had colour TV and, you know, really good cameras and so on, there wasn't as much captured, even though we still have cases from back there. You know what I'm saying? So there's more idiots walking around with phones in abandoned hospitals. So, and there are so many abandoned buildings. I was thinking of it like that. You know, the Animatrix? It's an anime matrix. It's called the Animatrix. And how there's the dog or the little girl in the house that glitches. Well, you know, you could apply that concept to here. And we saw, for instance, this little girl thing, shadow thing, ghost, in all the rooms, right? And apparently there was audio before it and stuff. I've seen a lot of these cases because I've literally watched hundreds and hundreds of these videos in the last like month or two, and you know, it's a good way to teach yourself. We're lucky with the internet, right? It's like when I learned food plant teaching, I watched 600 of John Kohler's videos from growingyourgreens.com in like 2 weeks. I mean, so I've been cramming this to see the patterns, right? To see larger patterns and stuff, and combing the material. And I see this deal, what we just watched, quite a lot actually. And it feels simulatory. It feels like a fucking hologram. You know what I mean? Like, and it looks like it. It has the whole feel of a holographic nature. So it fits with simulation theory. That's all I'm saying. I'm asking your guys' opinions. What do you think of it all? Because it explains all of them. Even entities coming from other universes, and you know, so on and so forth. Like, simulation theory would explain all of them, all the cases. So I don't know, I just rolled into that again, yet again. It rears its head.